All right, guys, I'm here with another report of where you can get hired at Walmart right now, where they're currently looking for drivers and you can get in. Remember, if you use me or somebody else as a referral, you get priority over other drivers who don't have referrals on their applications. And it could be the difference whether you make the cut or don't, because I believe it was in Georgia right now, they have got 300 applicants for only 60 jobs. You can cut ahead of most of those people by having a referral. If you have me as a referral, I have direct contact with all of the recruiters, which I reached out to this month and got every single location's needs, some of them down to the number of needs per location. And if you're stuck, I can either give you a phone number to call or I can reach out personally to a recruiter on your behalf to see what we can do. And I might be able to even help you beyond that. So if you are not wanting to watch this whole video because there's a bunch of locations that you don't care about, look in the description below. I will put a timestamp of when I talk about each location so that you can find just the information you need, because I know you guys don't want to waste time watching a 20-30 minute video when you're only looking for 5 minutes of information. So we're going to start on the West Coast. Region 1. We've got Fontana, Porterville, Sacramento. Red Bluff has a huge need right now. There are more than 80 positions in Red Bluff, California. Also, they tell me that that's your best bang for your California dollar, because you're going to get California pay, but you're going to live in a lower cost of living portion of California. So Red Bluff they've got a huge need, and it might be good for you. McCarran, Nevada. Centralia, Washington. I'm not sure how to say that one. Grandview, Washington. That is solo positions only. Grandview, Washington does hire teams from time to run meat and produce up to Canada and Alaska. But they're not looking for teams right now. When the teams open, that's good pay. There's a lot of benefits to that. If I lived out that way, I might have tried to do it. But watch out for those on the drive4walmart.com website. You also have Hermiston, Oregon. Locations in the West Coast that are not hiring right now in Region 1 are Apple Valley, California, Buckeye, Arizona, Casa Grande, Arizona, and Hurricane, Utah. Now, Region 2 is Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. There is a hiring freeze in Region 2 right now. So if you're in Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, New Mexico, or Oklahoma, you're going to have to probably wait, I'm going to guess, until January. I know they don't do a lot of hiring over the holidays because they don't run the onboarding. So try to look maybe around either January, or subscribe to this channel. And if I hear from them, because I ask them every month, if I hear from them that they're hiring, I will make a video about it and let you guys know. Region 3. This is a little bit interesting because there's a guy named Alan Gaston. And he is in charge of this region. I've talked to him on Facebook. He actually has a Facebook page where he talks about all the locations he's looking for drivers. Alan also gave me the exact number of locations that he had available at each of these locations. So if you're looking to get on in Illinois, Iowa, Colorado, Wisconsin, Kansas, Missouri, Northern Utah, Nebraska, or Wyoming, you need to click the link. I'm going to put Gaston's link in the description below. Click on his Facebook link, follow his Facebook page, because you'll get information from him maybe even faster than you can get it from me. So in Region 3, we're looking at 58 positions in Ottawa, Kansas, 34 drivers out of St. James, Missouri, 29 drivers, Mount Pleasant, Iowa, 28 drivers in Spring Valley, and he tells me Spring Valley really needs drivers right now. If you're looking to get in, that's right in the middle of the state of Illinois. Just got to live within 250 miles, and that could be Indiana, that could be Wisconsin, it could be Illinois, it could be Iowa. You live in any of those states, you can work out of Spring Valley and probably get hired pretty quickly. Need drivers pretty bad there. Bolingbrook, Illinois is the closest terminal to Chicago, so there might be some home daily positions, or you might be back to the yard a lot because you're probably going to do a lot of driving through the city, then get back to the depot. I'm not sure if they're an hourly position. I know some of the home daily, they're hourly positions, but they need 21 drivers in Bolingbrook. There's Menomonie, Wisconsin, looking for 6 drivers. There's also Elwood, Illinois, who needs 6 drivers. And he did not give me this one for his list, but I did check the website this morning just to make sure that some of these were still there, because I did get this information 5 days ago. I wanted to talk to all the recruiters, get all their information, and he got back to me real fast. But Beaver Dam, Wisconsin is also looking. I do not remember which one. It might be Beaver Dam, but Beaver Dam or Menomonie are grocery DCs, which is what I do. So if you're looking to get in on the grocery side, one of those 2 locations in Wisconsin is going to be a grocery DC. The other one's going to be a GM. It says here, all those are OTR positions. Bolingbrook might be opening 12 local positions in November, but it hasn't been finalized yet. So there you go. If you're looking for a local home daily position and you're in Bolingbrook, you might have a chance. Contact me, check the website, whatever you need to do, and we'll get you some more information on that. Okay, yeah, he just mentions that Cheyenne, Loveland, Colorado, North Platte, and Grantsville are all parts of his region, but I'm guessing they don't really need a lot of people right now because he didn't mention how many needed at each location. Region 4 is Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Hampshire, New York, Maine, Delaware, and part of North Carolina. There are 2 people that run these regions, Dedi and Michael. Dedi says that she needs people in Raymond, New Hampshire, Marcy, New York, Johnstown, New York, Mount Crawford, Virginia, Sutherland, Virginia, and Gordonsville, Virginia. Michael needs people in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. There are regional and home daily positions available there. We've got Bedford, Pennsylvania, adding 30 new drivers for regional positions. You're doing 5-2-5-3 nights. I'm going to tell you right now by reading that, I'm pretty sure you're doing meat and produce because that's exactly how I started out on the 5-2-5-3 nights. Now, don't forget, if you decide to take the night position, Walmart drivers get an extra 7 cents per mile when they run anything from midnight Friday to midnight Sunday. So over the weekend, you get 7 cents per mile extra. But when you run meat and produce, you get 7 cents per mile extra the entire time you work, because overnights gets an extra 7 cents per mile. So on weekends, you're making an extra 14 cents a mile running the meat and produce stuff. So Bedford, Pennsylvania sounds like a good spot to get into if you want to run overnights and make some extra cents per mile. Also, when you run grocery, like I said, you in meat and produce, there's lots of times I'll get 3 or 4 stops a night and a back haul, so there's lots of activities. I don't know how the miles work in Pennsylvania, but I know here in Indiana there's a lot of flat land and a lot of wide, little bitty towns that you drive through and stuff, so miles are decent here. But you're looking at meat and produce, and they need 30 drivers in Bedford, Pennsylvania. You've got Woodland, Pennsylvania, looking for regional drivers. That's the ones that go 5 days and back. You may not make it to DC every day, but you're not home daily. Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania is looking for regional drivers. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania is looking for home daily and regional. Let's see, Lewiston, Maine is looking for regional and home daily drivers. They just added the home daily positions, so those are be fairly new. You might get a chance of getting one of those. You've got Smyrna, Delaware. That's regional. You've got Taylor, Pennsylvania, which is home daily only. So again, if you're looking for home daily, there's another place to do it. That's all I've got for Region 4. Region 5, that's where I'm at. We've got Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, Tennessee, Michigan, and you're looking at Gas City. If you would like to relocate, if you live anywhere in the country and you want to relocate to Gas City, email me. I will put you in touch with somebody who can help you relocate. That'll get you started. If you're one of these locations on the East Coast, on the East Coast or in the South, Texas, Louisiana, whatever, that I said is not hiring right now, and you want to relocate, I might be able to help you do that. Contact me. I'll put you in touch with somebody. So Gas City, Indiana, right there by Fort Wayne where I'm at, lots of miles, lots of activity. They're looking for, I believe, 20 to 30 drivers. They're trying to get up to 200, and I think we're at 170 something right now. We've got Garrett, Auburn, which is up by Fort Wayne, Coldwater, Michigan, Greencastle, Indiana, which is over by the Illinois border. It's not a bad place to work out of. They do a lot of apparel. It's GM. So you could be, I see those guys at my location quite a bit. You're going to go all over the place, and there's got to be good miles out of there, and you can be going in a lot of different directions. If St. James, Missouri is looking for people, Greencastle's not too terribly far away. They may send you down to Missouri, and you may work out of that at DC for the week. Lots of miles could be gotten out of Greencastle. Very small town, but a lot of miles could be gotten there. Coldwater, Michigan. Oh, I mentioned that. Greencastle. Oh, and Hopkinsville, Kentucky. I did not see that one last month when we talked about this, but I did look on the website. Hopkinsville's been running very cold lately. A lot of people trying to get into Hopkinsville. They just opened up a spot for Hopkinsville. So if you're looking to get in Kentucky, Hopkinsville now has a spot on the on the website that you can apply to. I would jump in there and do that. Again, Region 6 is the other region. There's two regions not hiring. That was the South, where Texas, Louisiana, etc., Oklahoma, and Region 6. So Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, southern part of Virginia, Georgia, and Alabama. Those locations are not hiring right now. They were flooded with applications. They're trying to get caught up. They may have something open in maybe December, January, but right now there's nothing there. But again, if you're in one of those locations and you're willing to transfer or relocate to Gas City for just 1 year, because you do have to work for Walmart for 1 year before you can transfer somewhere else. But that's how most people get in at Florida. Florida is almost never hiring. And when they are hiring, it's very, very few positions. What happens is a lot of drivers from the rest of the country, they get in somewhere else and they transfer to Florida. So if you want to get into Florida, your best bet is to get in somewhere and then transfer. Gas City is a great place to get in and transfer right now. That is what I've got for this month's report. If you guys have any questions or if you need anything, let me know. Also, I've done a little bit something to my pre-trip. So what I do is now I also give you the pre-trip, but I also have a frequently asked questions form, or whatever you call it, Word file that I send you. I've had a lot of people ask me about, hey, what do I wear to onboarding? I don't think I've ever answered that in any of the videos I've ever done because I never thought about it. But you're going to want to wear comfortable clothing, preferably long-legged pants, not sweatpants. You want to look presentable. You don't have to wear, you're not, not asking you to wear khakis or, casual business or nothing like that. But you just want to be, if you have to get underneath a trailer to inspect something, or if it's raining, or, weather's not that great, you're going to want pants. Shorts are acceptable. It's just be prepared if you need to kneel down to look under a trailer or inspect something. Your legs are going to be bare. You're going to be on a parking lot or maybe rocks and gravel or something like that. So no open-toed shoes. Make sure you're wearing boots, tennis shoes, closed-toed. Just, standard what a normal truck driver would wear. I mean, I used to be a sweatpants guy because I wanted to be comfortable because I was driving tons of miles. But at onboarding, try not to do that. You're also going to want to carry your tire thumper, pair of gloves, and a flashlight. Things you're going to use to inspect a trailer or things you would use when you're out on the road yourself. I didn't think to bring that with me to onboarding because I thought I was going to be sitting in a class. I didn't know. Driving, didn't dawn on me. So I've got a bunch of questions that people ask me all the time that are now in that frequently asked questions with all the answers. So if you didn't catch it in one of the videos I've done or you missed something, it's there for you. Again, my email address is down below. If you have not filled out an application yet, there is going to be a spot for a name. I don't think they use the driver ID anymore, but I will put my name, my email address, and my driver ID down below. If you want to use me as a referral, I greatly appreciate it. Here in about a week and a half, right about Thanksgiving, I am going to be on PTO, but I'm going to be on leave because I'm doing the bariatric surgery. I will not be going back to work until the middle, toward almost the end of January. But I will be doing these work reports for you guys, for people if over the holiday season they do open up some jobs. I am going to be doing another report before the end of the year, just in case there's something going on. But that's what I've got for you this week or this month. If you have anything, if you need anything, my email and my information is down below. I'll be happy to help. See you guys next month.